All right, welcome back to the Zalen Charney Network. This is episode 3. We're going to be recapping the college football week 1, talking about college football week 2. I got two of my good friends here, two Buckeyes actually, Buckeye fans. Kevin Mick from Cleveland and Ashton from Cleveland as well. How we doing, fellas?
Great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. Good. We're going to be breaking down that Buckeyes win, man. I hope you guys got a lot talked about.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great week. We took down number 1. I mean, not many times you get to see your team at home week 1 taking down the most overrated recruit in the history of college football, possibly.
Wow. All right, Ashton.
Wow.
Well, we got a lot more coming, so tune in, baby. Let's go. All right, Ashton. Start us off, man. You said something crazy at the start. Let's elaborate on that. I wanted to talk about the top 10, but I want you to elaborate on what you said at the start. Arch Manning, you're done with him?
No, I wouldn't say that I'm done with him, but I would say that everyone needs to relax. If he didn't have the Manning last name, first of all, I don't even know that we'd be talking about him right now. When I was on Twitter after the game last week, all I see is his high school tape. And if you watch it, it's like he's out there playing against you.
It's terrible.
You got Zalen chasing him around out there.
CYO football.
Yes.
Don't start with me,
Kevin. I saw the clip you're talking about.
Everyone's seen the clip that Ashton's talking about. Everyone's seen that clip. It's the famous clip. Eric, if you can throw it up. Everyone's seen that clip. It's the clip of him running away from literally looks like 10-year-olds.
10-year-olds.
It's absurd. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. Even though I definitely could tackle Arch Manning, I'll say that I could tackle.
All right.
I don't know about you bringing down Arch, but my guy Arvell Reese was all over his ass. He is
Glenville product.
Glenville product. He's quite the player, and I think we have a lot to be excited about this year with the Buckeyes. I mean, Julian Sain did everything that he needed to. Nothing more, nothing less.
Patricia.
Yeah, that's all we need. He's a game manager.
What do you guys think of Jeremiah Smith's performance?
I mean, they didn't really give Sain much opportunity to stretch it out. I think he was pretty limited, and that was purposeful, playing number 1 team in the country week 1. So I think that kind of had an effect on how Jeremiah played. But, I mean, he was a little rusty, but I'm not worried in any sense. If they want to get him 3 touchdowns this week, they will.
Yeah.
I think he's still that guy. Everyone knows that. But
100%.
Nothing to be worried about.
Being in that stadium when he dropped those first 2, I think it was everyone was like, is he all right? What's going on?
Same thing happened last year, though. First play, I ran a little jailbreak screen, and he dropped it.
He just gets too excited and wants to run with it.
And that corner, I'm blanking on his name. Help me, Ashton.
From Texas?
Yeah.
Don't have it. Freshman, though, right? Holding them all game.
Yeah, but he's a stud.
Yeah, he is a stud, but if that's what they teach over at Texas, then that's an issue.
Yeah. I agree. I think you guys look great. I really do. I think Sain, like you said, Ashton did all he had to do. He just had to kind of game manage, but also make the right plays when he had to. I don't think Jeremiah Smith is a question mark. I was kind of just seeing trying to get your guys' blood boiling. But no, I agree. You guys have no reason to be worried. You guys have all the reasons to be happy. Yeah. I guess tying off that, I'll give you guys my top 10 after week 1. I think you guys will be happy to see that I have Ohio State at number 1. I'm not as much of a hater as you guys think. I have Ohio State number 1. I do want to issue an apology before I say this to LSU. I apologize, Brian Kelly. I was not familiar with your game. I did not think you were going to go into Death Valley Junior now and just steamroll Clemson. I mean, the score was a lot closer than it actually was. I think LSU really dominated that game, in my opinion, from what I saw. And I think they looked like one of the best teams in the country. Penn State number 3. I mean, they played. Who'd they play? Who did they play? They played no one, but they look great. They have the talent, but I think LSU and OSU are definitely 1 and 2. The Miami, my Miami Hurricanes number 4. They easily show that we have a top defense in the nation, and they show that the U is back, baby. I'm gonna say it right now. The U is back, and you guys should be scared. We are coming. Don't get me started on that. We'll talk about that in a second. 5 Georgia, another team that didn't really play anyone. 6, you guys might not like this. I have Texas at 6. I mean, they dropped from 1 to 6 is a pretty big jump. They didn't play good at all. Like, they played not good at all. Ohio State dominated them at all levels, but they also, like, played bad. Like, I'm not saying Ohio State. I give Ohio State their flowers, but Texas played bad. Clemson, number 7. I think that's another team that we don't want to write off too much. I think another team that's going to probably coast, but I think Clemson's done. We'll talk about that later. 8, Notre Dame. I don't know about them. I kind of just threw them in there. 9, South Carolina. I think a team that I wasn't really familiar with. I was kind of low on, but Sellers showed me some of this weekend, man. And number 10, I have Florida. And as a Miami Hurricane fan, it pains me to put them in there. I do have them over Florida State. I know Florida State took down Alabama. I have to apologize to them as well. But Florida wrapping at number 10. I think DJ Lagway is a top 5 quarterback in the nation. I think he can win the Heisman.
I don't hate that.
Can we go back? Can we go back for just 1 second?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was enough of an apology to Florida State. I have a direct
apology at all.
I have a direct quote from Zaylen Carney of ZCN Network that says, "I'll fly to Tallahassee and apologize to Tommy Castellanos and Mike Norvell themselves if Florida State somehow wins this game. But like I said, there is a 10% chance that Florida State wins this game."
Yeah, I apologize. I apologize, Tommy. I apologize, Mike. I've been looking at my Tallahassee flights. Realistically, I really have. I gotta figure out a time to get down there, but I really do apologize to Mike Norvell and Castellanos. I really didn't think that Norvell was a good coach. This is my real apology. I was not familiar with Castellanos' game. I thought he was just a short dude that didn't know how to play ball. He can ball. He backed up all of his talk, and yeah, Ashton, like you said, I owe them an apology straight to their face. I'm gonna get down to Tallahassee at some point because, man, that was a bad beat. I could not have seen that coming. Like, were you guys? I don't know. I mean, were you guys as surprised as me?
I was more shocked the way it happened. I thought maybe in like dramatic fashion, possibly, but that was just domination at all three.
Domination.
I was all over Alabama money line in money line parlays, just chalk parlays, and I was sitting there watching that game, and I was just like, I mean, this is not the same Alabama team. Like, nobody is scared of them. Nope. Florida State just beat the shit out of them. And Castellanos talked all summer and then just walked in and did exactly what he said he was going to do.
And just DeBoer he just lost the locker room. He's already lost the fan base. He kind of had – I don't think he had a good grasp of the fan base going into the season.
I agree.
And I think after just losing to Florida State, these TikToks of them doing the stuff, it was from last season, but the TikToks from last season are coming out. I didn't see one TikTok when Saban was at the helm.
I cannot stand that stuff. Dude.
Gone.
It drives me nuts.
Some shit Kevin would do, man.
Yeah, it is. It truly is.
It truly fine, but that was a tough start to their year. They definitely lost the fan base, and they have to win a couple big games to
100%
earn some of that respect back. If he loses 4 games, is he gone? I mean, it's an expensive buyout.
I don't know if you've heard their buyout talk.
It's unbelievable, yeah.
$70 million, and it's due, but his is different. Like, it's not due in like a month or whatever. It's due every month until 2030. So they could like throw that into. I saw a clip earlier. Someone was talking about how they could essentially throw that into their financial plans. As far as like Kentucky can't really fire Mark Stoops because that $30 million that he's owed is due in 14 days after he's fired or whatever, and no one's going to give him.
Jimbo Fisher's was like $77 million.
Right, and my dream in life is to be a fired college football coach.
Yeah, literally.
You get paid to not coach. Like
Coach O?
Yeah, Orgeron's got that famous quote, like, tell me which door you want me to leave at and I'll be out of it. Like,
yeah, literally.
Gone.
Especially for that money, man. Like, that is just I don't know.
I don't think they can fire him.
Alabama was definitely on my biggest letdowns this week. I mean, Saban's got to just be like rolling over, just like, what is happening?
Oh my God. I mean,
you're saying
go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say, Alabama fans see Julian Sayin at Ohio State being the game manager that they need. And instead, they got a guy who they're overhyping in Ty Simpson. He's never even won a job.
No.
He's just the last man standing.
Yeah.
Keelan Russell wasn't a real competitor for the job.
No.
Not yet.
Ty Simpson
not
was the
yet.
only guy who didn't take 13 reps. It was just like he's the guy who was not bad.
Yeah.
I
Right.
saw someone say this about Sayan's in the Lamborghini and he's just got to steer it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
True. That's true. Ty Simpson was never the Lamborghini. He's a fucking Toyota. Like, he's a Toyota Camry. Like, the Alabama fans were trying to make it seem like Ty Simpson is the truth. He's
100%.
the guy. Oh, we got Kalen DeBoer. I mean, I fell for the Kool-Aid. I had Alabama in my fucking national championship. I did it. Like, I thought with Washington's OC that they got, who's the guy that DeBoer? Ryan Grubb. I thought they were going to be just special. Him, Ryan Williams, Ty Simpson. Those dudes are bums. Kevin, to answer your question, I think Alabama finds anything to, like, they find every single dollar they get DeBoer out of there if he loses more than 4 games. And I don't know how it happens, Ashton. I know you said with the buyout it's weird, but there's no shot that Tuscaloosa, Alabama, is going to go into next season with fucking Kalen DeBoer. I mean, he is a joke. He's a joke.
And I think we got to give him his time a little bit, but if he loses 4 or 5, like, I don't think it'll get to 5.
That's just not the fan base where you get time.
Exactly.
They're just spoiled.
Other than Michigan, that's the best team to watch just fall apart in front of your face.
Yeah.
In general.
100%. 100%.
Awesome.
Except for when I have them in a money line parlay. But
yeah.
We can talk about Michigan in a little bit, but I just kind of want to talk about them because we have Ohio State on the topic. I think Sharon Moore is an awful coach as well. Like, that's another coach I think. But with the Bryce Underwood emergence, do you think he's a guy that can kind of just stick around with Bryce Underwood, or what do you guys think about Sharon Moore? I mean, do you guys even give a shit about him? I think he's a bad coach. I don't think he's a good coach at all.
Kevin, you want to go first?
Go ahead, Ashton.
No, all right. I don't think that he's the difference maker at Michigan, but I do think that he obviously can recruit, and I mean, we'll see how much it affects him. I don't know if they're going to Lincoln or if Nebraska's got to go to them, but they play Nebraska without their head coach, which is just so disrespectful in Nebraska. Like, they're just like, we don't need our head coach. We can beat you without him, which is absurd.
At Nebraska too.
Yeah, I mean Michigan could lose that game. And 100%.
Sure.
I do think that he can recruit, and if Bryce Underwood is what they say he's going to be, like, I've seen a lot of people saying that, like, he could be a similar college quarterback to Justin Fields, and that gives me nightmares because I love Justin Fields. And it's just like, if they can surround him with guys and he ends up being the guy, then yeah, it's going to work out. That's how college football works. Like, if you're a quarterback and you
like you said, he's a recruiter. That's half the game. Was recruiting, and he had he was 6-5 last year. Finished off beating Ohio State and Alabama. I think it's too early to say anything bad about him.
You're right.
Yeah. Able to recruit. We'll see what he does with a good quarterback. I mean, this is the best quarterback play they've had or will have in some time. So
that's a fair point.
I think he's got half of it down, and if he can just put the pieces together, unfortunately, he'll stick around for a bit.
Yeah, just because, like, they didn't even have much of a coaching search, obviously, when Harbaugh left. And I kind of forget. I mean, that was probably on purpose because of they had guys in the building, but it just, like, it's weird. Like, you guys, I mean, even as a college football fan, like, I don't remember the last time Ohio State or Michigan has had like a coaching search since since Harbaugh got hired. So it's kind of a good, I don't know, in my opinion, I never want a rivals coach that I don't like to get fired. Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, I do not want Michigan to have the blank check to go get any coach they want. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I think Sharon Moore, if he does have a 7-6 win series, like, season, the next 2 or 3 seasons, I think he's out the door, and they're going to try to get someone big.
I agree. I think the next 2 or 3 years, I agree. But this season, I think he's got some leash. He's got
for sure. And I just think it's more of something in the future that they got Harbaugh from the NFL and they got a guy from his system. Now we're going to try to refine that guy. That's what just not even rage baiting you guys. That's just what would, like, scare me a little, is just having that guy that's kind of a system coach that kind of got hired through a system. Like, I don't know. It just maybe something as a Florida sports fan. It's just always scary seeing your rival open up the checkbook for a coach.
The whole Harbaugh suspension and him coming in as the interim coach definitely helped like ease that transition.
For sure.
We did fine as an intern, like won a couple big games.
That's what it was, exactly.
They went 4-0.
They kind of just funneled him in. They didn't really do a search. Like,
no, I don't think they even had a search.
No.
Because that's one of the schools that if you are having a search, I believe they checked out.
I mean, when Urban was gone, Ryan Day just right in.
Got slotted right in. Yeah, you're right.
If the time comes, 5 years down the road, Ryan Day is gone, Brian Hartline is the guy.
Think so? You slot him right in?
Yes.
I hope.
I mean, I think Ryan Day will be here for quite some time, but
I hope.
Hopefully Ryan Day doesn't go to the NFL. All right. Let's go to the top 10. Kev, I'll give it to you.
Okay, so Zaylen, we are very similar. So I got OSU obviously at 1. I mean, defense was suffocating. Matt Patricia has the boys buzzing. Sarkisian post game said, I mean, we disguised looks like unbelievably. Love to see that from a controversial hire from some. For some, I thought he was great. Sayin just did enough. That's all we needed. And then I got LSU at 2. Big win in Clemson. Their run defense is great. I mean, they have weapons all over. I think they're OSU, LSU, natty. Penn State 3. Beat Nevada. I mean, they still got Singleton and Allen. Drew Allers he can just be a game manager in a sense. We'll see how they pan out. And then I got Miami at 4. I know you'll like that. Beat Notre Dame. I think this is the first time in a while the U's had some, like Ashton, you said the other day, has some beef up front on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen, you've been talking about that for some years now. So they finally have it.
Chasing it.
Yeah, that too. And then I have Georgia at 5 as well. Stockton looked good. I mean, destroyed Marshall. And I have Texas at 6 as well. I think Arch will be fine. That's no easy task going into Columbus week 1 against, in my opinion, the best defense in college football. They'll figure it out, and I think they'll be fine, just fine in the SEC. I have Clemson at 7. I think they're still fine. Cade Klubnik's a veteran quarterback. The defense is still good. And then I have South Carolina at 8. You know I'm high on South Carolina. They look good, well coached. I mean, they have studs everywhere, talent over the field. And I have Florida State at 9. Dominant win against Alabama. Defense looked good. I mean, they just won at all 3 levels. And then I'm not sure how confident I am in this, but I have Oregon at 10. I'm not really high on Oregon. I think they have a lot of new talent, new players, young quarterback. They look good in week 1. Maybe a little Big Ten bias here, but I have them in the 10 spot. They ran the ball well. I mean, they did everything well. I really like that freshman receiver. I saw some of his blocks on the edge. I don't know if you guys got around to that.
Or in more.
Yeah.
High type of football.
Yep. Yeah. You know, Dan Lanning loves that.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And Dante Moore, I mean, he looked good, man. I know they were playing whoever, but
I mean, I'm not putting Notre Dame in my top 10 until they do something. And I'm sure they'll just go on with the cupcake schedule and finish in like the 6th spot and get really whopped in the college football playoff.
It probably will happen, which is a joke too.
They will, 100%.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what everyone thought last year too, and
yeah, they just
kind of made it wrong.
But you can go on runs when you have a fucking schedule like that. When you don't play a conference championship, when you don't like, it's not happening this year. They're not going on a run this year. CJ Carr was seeing ghosts, and
I actually think he played pretty fine for.
I think he's gonna be good.
First couple snaps.
I do think he's gonna be good, but it's not. I don't think it's good enough to push the needle, at least this year.
I don't think so either. What was going on with the Jeremiah Love play calling?
Was he hurt?
Was trying to hurdle everyone.
Was he hurt?
Not. He was jumping. He was pressing Y on the Madden button. He was
why the fuck was he not on the goal line?
I don't know.
They were being so weird with that.
I don't think I'm better like myself was motherfucking the TV.
Yeah, literally. And I also, people aren't talking about it enough. I know it doesn't matter as much in college, but they did lose their defense coordinator to the NFL, Al Golden. He went to the Bengals. I don't like Al Golden as a coach. He used to coach Miami, but he is a good defense coordinator. He did have that Notre Dame defense right last year. So I think they're going to take a big drop off. I kind of agree, Megan. I kind of agree, Kev. I think Notre Dame could just kind of like scoot by to the playoffs, but I think this year is like a year where we could maybe see a drop off You guys like CJ Carr. I don't really, honestly. Maybe I'm just biased, but
No, I mean, I think he's serviceable, and he had a good second half. Like he picked it up. It took some time. He's young. What is he? A redshirt freshman?
yeah, for sure.
I didn't love the offensive play calls. I mean, they have some good receivers.
Yeah,
they were just getting,
Great House.
Yeah, they were getting manhandled in the trenches and Miami. Yeah, I mean,
Notre Dame's usually the ones up front, and Miami's not, and it was completely.
Miami was bullying them.
Yeah, I mean that pass rusher is probably the best pass rusher in college football.
Ruben Bain.
That's what I said. As soon as I saw that Ruben Bain cat like go after him in the fourth quarter, and when they're trying to make something happen, and they're just dropping back, I'm like, dude, nobody is stopping that guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He's gross. You want me to give you my top 10?
Yeah, Kev's was very similar to mine, Ashton. Let me see yours.
Yeah. Mine's a little similar, but I have a couple changes. I got OSU at 1. We watched them. Obviously, they did everything they needed to. And the thing about Ohio State is I think that at all times they have the 2 best players in the country on either side of the ball. Jeremiah Smith and Caleb Downs. I mean, if you know football and you watch Caleb Downs, it is just so beautiful to watch because he is literally he's like the coach out there, like they always say. Like he's directing everyone. I saw a play where I don't know if it was McLean or if it was Jermaine Matthews, but it was clear that one of them was confused. And Caleb Downs like, just switch, and I'll take your coverage. You come play here. And he's like putting himself in the spot where he just knows everything that's going on. And I think he is the most undervalued player in college football. He is like having a coach on the field with you.
And Patricia, I thought, played to his strengths perfectly.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Patricia knew exactly what he was doing.
Bring him off the edge.
And yeah, I think, I mean, you guys probably agree with this. Kev, you said they have the best defense in the nation. I think Ohio State, hands down, has the best, like, linebacker core.
Oh, 100%.
The linebackers, and then you have Caleb Downs, like, being kind of a rover. I think it, like, having you have Reese, and then who's the other guy?
Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles, block out.
Sonny Styles. You have Arthur Reese, Sonny Styles, and Caleb Downs just rovering around the fucking field.
Yeah. The big question was their interior defensive line, and I thought.
I mean, Caden McDonald played incredible.
Yeah, he played good.
He was all over the place. The one I didn't really see much, and I don't know if I was just sitting high up at the stadium, but I know, Kev, we talked about him earlier. Bo Atkinson.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see him.
Nothing?
Kind of quiet. I mean,
he
got
a little quiet for me.
Plays.
Is he starting to edge?
Eldrick Houston played phenomenal.
Yeah, dude. Him and McDonald held it down in the middle. Yeah. If they can be enforcers this year, and we can just replace exactly what we had last year with Tyleik Williams, who is like one of the best noses to come out of Ohio State in a long time. I mean, we're going to be fantastic. Arvell Reese is so gross. I had a tweet.
Yeah.
Is he a first round pick?
Dude, he's unbelievable.
I think so. First round pick. I think that whole linebacking. I think, dude, yeah.
Yeah. These are the best 2 linebackers we've had in so long.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
I like how Patricia's bringing the heat. Like, he's not just sitting back and like stupid Jim Knowles did. He just let everyone pick us apart. We go after him. I love that. And then number 2, I have LSU. Obviously, Garrett Nussmeier looked like a pro quarterback in the second half. I mean, he was just changing everything at the line of scrimmage. Looked so good. And their key addition on defense is Harold Perkins. Harold Perkins was my guy his freshman year.
Yeah, people just forgot about him.
He was gone. He was hurt last year or something.
Yeah.
Or they had him, or 2 years ago he was hurt. Last year they had him in a weird spot.
They had him on the edge, right?
Yeah, this year he is back all over the place.
Oh my god!
I mean, he was getting gassed up 2 years ago. Like, everyone look out for this kid. And then,
I remember our freshman year. Yeah,
sophomore year he got hurt, and then last year I think they schemed him weird, and I just didn't like that. But he's back making plays all over the place. LSU's got some speed at receiver too. That Aaron Anderson kid can fly. He can fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look complete. Obviously, Brian Kelly, not my favorite human on the earth. But good win. Number 3, Penn State played absolutely nobody, but they didn't do anything to make themselves fall. So we'll keep them at 3.
I think we were 3 and 1.
Yeah, 3 and 1. They look complete. Obviously, Brian Kelly, not my favorite human on the earth. But you know, good win. Number 3, Penn State played absolutely nobody, but they didn't do anything to make themselves fall. So we'll keep them at 3. I'm excited to see them come into Columbus and get curb stomped.
What happens if they come in and win?
Well, a couple of me and my buddies made an agreement that I would get a Nittany line tattooed on my lower half, rear.
Wait, your lower half what?
On my rear, on my butt. Because if there's one thing that I know as an Ohio State fan, we own Penn State, State Penn. Like,
right, I agree.
And they're not going into Columbus this year.
All the year to make the bet, though. I mean, this is the best team they fielded in some time.
That's fine. That's how confident I am.
I love it.
Number 4, we got Georgia. Once again, same thing. Played Marshall, garbage, but didn't do anything to give up their spot. I think Gunner's going to be fine this year. He needs to be a little bit more than a game manager, though, because I don't think that they have the best skill positions in the world. Obviously, they're good. They're Georgia.
Yeah,
what'd you say?
Branch.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the speedy one. Yeah, the younger brother. Yeah,
No, they have Zach Branch from USC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his that kid, I used to watch his huddle tape, and I just used to show Kevin in high school, and I'd be like, dude, look at this cat. Like, he is so quick. But, yeah, that's a big addition for him. I forgot about that, honestly. So, yeah, I have them at 4. And then 5 is Miami. Like I said, I bought in on them 25-1 national championship. If you can run the ball like that, and you have Carson Beck, who looked completely fine. Like, I was so wrong about that cat. He was horrible at Georgia last year, but I wasn't buying what you were selling about how he wasn't in a good spot, but you must have been right. And then obviously that pass rush that we just talked about is disgusting. Yeah.
Is he $4 million good though, Monty?
Yes.
I don't know about $4 million, but
Georgia had one of the worst. Georgia led the nation in drops last year.
Yeah, Georgia's receiver room is just never very good. That's where I was coming from on my.
And the offensive line was like bad. Like people that think Carson Beck was bad at football. Like now I'm just saying you, Ashton, you were
I know.
Are just stupid. Like he was good. I mean, last year, a year ago today, maybe last week, he was the number 1 overall projected number 1 overall pick. I know it doesn't matter. I know it's September, but it's like the hype was there. People should have seen this coming.
I thought he looked incredible, and I was shocked.
He's got to keep it up, though.
He does got to keep it up.
Yeah, 100%. Number 6, I have South Carolina. Lenore Sellers, I love. Their wide receiver, Nick Harbor, I love. He's a fucking track star playing football. It's unbelievable. Dylan Stewart is great off the edge. I wish he played the run a little bit better. It kind of pisses me off. But I don't love Shane Beamer. He's almost like a little angry man all the time. I just don't love his attitude. Obviously, he's a son of a legend, so maybe he carries a little chip on his shoulder, but I don't know. 7, I have Texas. I thought they actually played like if Arch makes a couple good throws, we're having a different conversation today.
You're right.
In the fourth quarter, I was sitting there and I was just like, what is happening? What is happening? And then obviously he missed that fourth down.
Sorry.
No, you're good. He missed that fourth down. It was a turnover. It was huge. So
if you would have said we scored 14 points and won before the game, I would have been like, oh.
Right. I'm more surprised. Like, obviously, I'm very surprised about Arch Manning, but like you said, Kev, like it was his first game in the horseshoe, 1 versus 3. Like you kind of could have seen a young quarterback crumbling a little bit. I could not have ever seen guys like Anthony Hill, Colin Simmons, the whole Texas defense. I mean, obviously they didn't let up more than 14 points, but Colin Simmons and Anthony Hill were like nowhere to be found.
It's like they didn't play.
Colin Simmons was fucking DMing Julian saying, posting that shit on his story. It's not a good look, Colin, when you can't get a tackle in the game, man. It's pathetic. And I thought Colin Simmons was literally one of the could like compete with Caleb Downs for best defensive player in the nation right now. No shot. All talk. He got punched in the mouth. I do have sources that he did DM Julian saying just the number 1. He DM'd him on Friday night. He DM'd Julian saying 1. I don't know if I should release that on the pod right now. I saw the screenshot. He thinks he's Colin Simmons. I got to call you out. Colin Simmons, you're all talk, bro. I was there for the hype too.
Yeah, you're right. Him and Anthony Hill were like they weren't even on the field.
No,
I mean,
they're supposed to be game wreckers.
Right. And when me and Kevin watched this OSU Texas game last year, and he didn't really dominate that game either.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah, boots on the ground, horns down, but no big deal. But yeah, and going back to that Clemson LSU game, I think that one of the biggest no-shows of the entire weekend was Peter Woods.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Football. Him and TJ Parker
had
like 4 tackles combined. They're the supposed two best defensive players in the country.
Yeah. I'm big on that. Jack Weeks. Is it Jack Weeks? Yeah, right.
Wes.
No.
From where?
Linebacker, LSU.
Wes Weeks.
Oh, Wes Weeks.
Yeah. Weeks. Sorry, yeah. I'm big on that kid. He's a stud.
He's a dog.
Yeah. He's a stud.
You guys see him in the SEC documentary or like the SEC
TV show? Yeah, that's where I first got eyes on him.
Yeah, same.
I haven't gotten around to watching that, but
probably wouldn't be your cup of tea.
What's up?
What you say?
Go ahead.
I said it probably wouldn't be Kevin's cup of tea.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, probably
not a big football guy. One TV as well. That's the best part. One TV guy. Yeah, my number 8 is Notre Dame, and that's because I think Miami's really good, and I think Marcus Freeman's really good, and I think that they're going to bounce back. If they just get their head out of their ass and hand the ball to Jeremiah Love, and then maybe play action off it a little bit, and take some pressure off your freshman quarterback, I think they're going to be fun. Like you did mention, their defensive coordinator bounced. I don't love that. And then I have Clemson at 9, just because Kid Klubnik looked awful. I don't know what he was doing. Dabo didn't have the boys ready. They're more worried about their stupid bus routine. That pisses me off.
So stupid.
There's a Clemson.
It's just for Dabo too. It's literally just for Dabo.
It's just him running down the hill.
He always says something stupid after a big loss too. Every time.
Yeah, he's like, if we scored a 58, they scored a 65. Like, scoreboard, buddy, you lost.
Why say that?
Makes no sense. And then number 10, I have Oregon because I felt bad leaving them off, but I did want to mention that I'm selling every bit of Oregon stock this year.
As am I.
Yep, we have a large play on Oregon under 10.5.
I love that, man. I love that.
So hopefully
if they go into Happy Valley and take down Penn State, we're in trouble. But
we're in trouble.
But like they still play. I mean, they still got other games that they could hiccup on.
I know, but that Penn State loss is key. They have to lose to Penn State.
They have to, and then they got a couple games on the road. Iowa, is it in November? Right?
Yeah. Yep. And they finish at Washington. I mean, that's not an easy game.
No, I think Washington's going to be better than people think.
Yeah,
I think that's a crap game for the Buckeyes.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, like people are home and are writing it in until the Penn State game. Why not? Like, you guys got to go to Washington, right? It's in Washington.
Yeah, I think so.
You're not worried, Kev?
Nope.
Dude. All right. I mean, that Washington team is decent.
Isn't Oklahoma's QB that transfer from there?
No, he's from Washington State.
Washington State, okay.
But
Mateer's from Washington State. Mateer's.
I love Mateer.
Although they did play Western Illinois or whoever in week 1,
I'm like them and
I'm excited for that game this weekend.
I should have put Florida State in my top 10. Like I don't know why I didn't. But I'll say them and Florida State. I think they're right on the outside. I think Oklahoma. We're going to talk about them in a little bit. Talking about the best game of the slate. On that note, let's just jump right into the week 2 slate if you guys are down with that. Or
yeah.
Let's just jump right into it. So let's start off with this Iowa game.
You want me to start off?
I believe, right?
Yeah, it's at noon.
Yep.
At noon, my guys, big noon kickoff. What do you guys think? I love Rocco Becht. I'm gonna just say my lock. This is my lock of the week and my lock of the week and my pick for this game. Iowa State -3, or -3.5. I hear a clap from you, Kev.
Yeah, I think it's at 3 now.
Yeah, it's down to 3.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll say Cyclones, Iowa State -3. I love Matt Campbell. I love Rocco Becht. I just think that the environment's gonna be awesome. Rocco Becht's a stud, dude. Like, he is a stud. I'm just gonna. That's all I'll say. Like Rocco Beck. That's my explanation. What do you guys got?
I'm also on Iowa State. I saw this ESPN.com SP like plus ratings where they basically like rate the games and the lines, and they have Iowa State as a 4-point favorite if it was on a neutral field. So basically, they're saying that take the home field 7, but I just think the rivalry kind of throws that out the window. But I think I'm taking the better team at home. It's just simple. I'm not too confident in it, but I'm definitely taking Iowa State with this one.
Okay. I don't have a play on the side necessarily. I do like Iowa State at home a little bit, but I'm not fully sold on Rocco Beck. Although he did cash my week 1 rushing prop by half a yard. Props to him. Thank you. But Iowa's got that transfer quarterback who they just looked slow and sluggish last week still, even against a subpar opponent, Albany. Like, the running backs had almost 60 touches.
Yeah.
Like, that kid – if you're a quarterback, why do you ever transfer to Iowa? I don't understand. Right. I did take the under in a teaser, and I'll probably lock it in at under 42 and probably lay like 120. But I like the under. I don't think that anything's different with this year's Iowa football team. And I don't think Kansas State looked great when they played – or Iowa State looked great when they played Kansas State. I think Kansas State's just that bad.
Both teams just shot themselves in the foot. Like, it was more.
Yeah.
I'm just such a Rocco Beck guy. I'm such a Matt Campbell guy. Ashton, I know you remember. I tweeted out.
Yeah.
I said this on my first episode. I literally tweeted out the morning of the Big 12 championship. I literally was like, Matt Campbell's going to outcoach this mental midget fuck Kenny Dillingham. And 3 hours later, it was 41-17. I've just rolled Rocco Beck ever since, man. Like, he embarrassed himself in the Big 12 championship as a sophomore. He kind of had a sophomore slump, but he won Big 12 freshman of the year, like as a quarterback freshman year. I just think he's going to bounce back. It's big game players. I think we're all on Iowa State and a little bit the under, right, Ashton?
Yeah, I got the under.
Never a bad play. I think their past like 8 of these rivalry games have been within 1 score too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be a gritty game. All right. Sure. Next game. What do we got? You guys want to talk about this?
Baylor,
Illinois, Duke.
We can do that, or Baylor, SMU.
Yeah, either one.
Let's do Illinois, Duke.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to play a play here, even though I kind of like Illinois plus 3.5. Minus 3.5. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't like Manny Diaz as a coach. He was Miami's coach before he was at Penn State, and then he went Penn State and Duke. I'm going to take Illinois. I have Illinois just straight up. I'm not going to give a pick for this one. I think the quarterback Duke has, Mensah from Tulane, is good. From Tulane, he's good. But again, Manny Diaz's coaching is not that good. They struggled against Elon last week. I know they pulled away at the end. The score won't actually say that if you look it up, but they were like, it was 10-10 going into the fourth. I don't trust Manny Diaz at all. Give me Illinois. I honestly love Illinois this season. They're getting a lot of hype, but I kind of like how they're getting hype. What's their coach, Belima? Or do they still got Belima? Yeah, I love Belima. Give me Illinois.
All right. I'm taking Duke plus 3, and that is my lock of the week. Duke's a phenomenal team at home over the past 2 years. I think they had 2 losses in the past 2 years at home. I think this Illinois defense is super overrated. They struggle against every top-end Big Ten team they played last year. I know they returned a lot of guys and only getting better, but I like Duke at home. Mensah, I'm high on him. I think he's a stud. And I'm also playing the money line, but I think 3 is great value.
Oh. I like that. I was high on this Duke team coming into this year. I mean, when you go out and you give a quarterback however much he got, I mean, he got multiple millions of dollars. Like, you got to think you have something, man. Like, you're not just throwing that away, especially those fine, smart folks up at Duke. But, yeah, they lit up, like you said, it looked like they lit them up on the scoreboard. I obviously didn't watch the Duke-Elon game, but apparently it was closer than people think. I'm worried about the defense a little bit. Their linebackers and their up front guys. A lot of them either left or graduated or transferred. Right. But Illinois, number 12 team in the country, going in, being only a 2.5-point favorite. I'm not going to lay the 2.5 with Illinois. If I had to bet something, I would bet Duke. I would get it at 3.5 though, and I would lay the juice on the odds. I don't know about that total. That total seems a little high.
What is it?
50.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is pretty high.
Yeah. Especially last week. I mean, if you blind bet unders at the number that they went off at, you hit like 63% or something.
Yeah, it was definitely a big defensive week.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Duke's O-line, though.
Yeah.
Mensah's running for his life. We're in trouble.
Manny Diaz doesn't give a shit about his offensive line.
You saw that firsthand.
No, from experience.
I had experienced that firsthand. I had you guys chirping in my ear when Manny Diaz was my coach.
Yeah.
When I was in middle school. All right, next game we'll do SMU Baylor. I was really high on Baylor. Such a bad play. I played them against Auburn. I picked them against Auburn last week. I love Sawyer Robertson. He's like 6'6". He's tall and he's good at quarterback. But I'm gonna go with SMU. The line is really trappy. I'm not gonna play any lines here. The line is a little trappy in my opinion, but I'm just gonna go SMU straight up. The talent's there. I don't really have much. I'm not really that high on Kevin Jennings, right? Kevin Jennings or KJ Jennings?
Kevin Jennings.
Kevin Jennings. I'm not that high on him, not because of his play against Penn State. I just am not that high on him. I love SMU's coach, another former Miami Hurricane. He was our offensive coordinator 3 years ago, Rhett Lashley. But I just think SMU's I think they're going to take a big drop off throughout the whole season. But give me SMU again over Baylor.
I like it. I'm also on SMU. I think this could be the most electric game of the weekend, with just points being left and right. Baylor's going to be a little banged up, I think, after that game in Auburn. I think they fought 0-2 in Dallas. I love the over. Both teams up pace and can score. But if I had to pick a side, I'm taking SMU. I think it's a tough one, though.
I hate to kill your guys' vibes here. I'm on Baylor money line. Last week I had the same thing, and I got it early, and the line flipped in my favor. They moved all the way to the favorite, and then they just sucked.
Yeah.
You said Sawyer Robertson's a good quarterback. I don't know if I'm willing to say that yet because I think I watched him miss 5 third-down throws. But I'm not sold on SMU. They lost about 14 to 15 starters through the portal and graduation and the draft. But the only thing they're returning is Kevin Jennings, and I'm not buying in on just that. And that total scares me a little too, honestly, because
60, right?
65.
65.
What do you see it at?
Oh, I thought
It opened at 65.
62.5.
It's at 62.5.
Yeah, on FanDuel.
Yeah, I kind of like that under.
I don't
I
know.
think that the offenses are as good as people think, but I could be wrong.
Fast offenses, though.
Yeah, they are quick. A lot of plays.
Yeah. I hope it's a firework game. I want to see this Baylor team. I was literally on the same way with Ash, and I think we might talk about it.
Yeah.
I was really high going in on this Baylor team going into the season. I thought they were going to beat Auburn. That's another team. I know it's off topic. Auburn looked great against Baylor last week.
Dude, I had that in my notes. I have Auburn good ? Or Baylor bad.
No, I think Auburn might be pretty good. They might win 8, maybe 9 games in the SEC. I haven't looked at their schedule yet, but Jackson Arnold, that offensive line, and their wide receivers are really good.
I was messing around one week during probably 2 months ago, and I sent Kevin and one of our other buddies this ticket on Auburn, 2,800 to win 500 to miss the college football playoffs. And I was just looking at it there's no way Auburn makes college football playoffs.
Hey.
And now I see week 1, and I'm like, I still don't think so, but
no, I don't think so either. But they have good talent.
Yeah,
Auburn themselves are sold on Jackson Arnold. He had a shit camp.
Yeah, his legs came alive though.
They did.
Kept him in it, won him the game.
But I don't know. I think he's got to do a lot more. Big games, he's pissing down his leg.
Yeah, you're probably right. We'll see we'll see how he plays against real SEC ball. All right. What do you guys got next one? I'm looking
Michigan, Oklahoma.
Yep. Let's save that for the end. What about this Ole Miss Kentucky game? I heard
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about this one. So Ole Miss, I'm very high on this year. I love me some Lane Train. Love me some Austin Simmons. Give me Ole Miss minus 10.5 for my mortal lock. I know, Ashton, you mentioned at the start you're on Kentucky.
Wow.
I know you're on Kentucky's under, but I really love Lane Train. It's more about fading Kentucky though. The line's only minus 10.5. I think it's going to go probably up. Austin Simmons is a dog. I think he's just going to roll. I mean, Kentucky struggled against Toledo last week. I know that might be a little bit of a trap comparison, but SEC ball, I don't think Kentucky's going to really pack the – it's in Kentucky, correct?
Yep.
I don't think they're going to pack the stadium. I think I liked Mark Stoops, but now I guess he's just a shitty fucking coach. Mark Poops. Give me Ole Miss. Austin Simmons. People will learn Austin Simmons' name this week. The lefty, the boy. Give me Ole Miss minus 10.5. Go Rebels. Lane Train.
Yeah, I hate to piss in your Cheerios. I'm on the other side. I got Kentucky. I do have the under in the season though, and I almost feel like in the back of my head I'm just trying to cover my ass a little bit right here. But I just think that line is weird. And last year Kentucky beat them even with a down year. Like I don't know.
Revenge
at home getting 10.5. I don't think that. I mean, Austin Simmons is fine. He's not the best quarterback. He's not the worst, but I think Lane needs a little bit something more than that for his offense to really spark. But yeah, I haven't heard too many good things about Ole Miss replacing everyone that they lost either.
Right. This is definitely the least amount of talent they've had in some time.
Right. 100%.
I'm not on a side in this one. I didn't really look into it. But the way Ashton's talking about Kentucky, I might ride with my guy.
That's how we roll.
Sir, ride us.
Love that. That's just brothers riding for each other. We'll see. I love that. I think this would be a gritty game. It's at 3:30, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be tuned into that one. All right.
You want to hear my moral lock?
Yeah. I want to hear your moral lock, Kev. Come on now.
I got Pitt minus 21 versus Central Michigan.
Ooh, okay.
I like that.
At Acrisure, Central Michigan's coming off a big win. They were 14-point dogs against San Jose State, and they won. They ran for 236 yards and really didn't even play that well. Pitt's run defense is legit. Like, they can't do that again. Also, a little stat. I know you like this one, Monty. Central Michigan has lost 11 of 12 September road games against non-AP ranked teams.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Pittsburgh has covered the spread in each of its last 4 games against non-conference opponents at Acrisure Stadium or Heinz
I like
Field,
that.
whatever you want to call it.
I like that. Is that 21 still widely available, or did you?
Yes. It was this morning. I can check for you.
I'll get in on that right after we finish this.
So, Kev, tell people that you got.
It might have been 21.5, but I think I'm going to buy it to 21.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like.
So I was just going to say, let's all repeat our mortals. I have Ole Miss minus 10.5. Ashton?
I got Kentucky plus 10.5.
Wow.
And Kev?
Hate going against my guy.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of a moral lock battle. I love that. And then, Kev, you got?
My lock is Duke plus 3, and then my mortals Pitt minus 21.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, my lock's Iowa State.
I have 2 money line. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a big slut for a money line parlay.
You're a sucker for a money line parlay.
Oh yeah. I got maybe the biggest trap line of the weekend in Arizona State money line at Starkville, Mississippi.
Scares me.
I parlayed that with Toledo, and that is minus 104. And then I parlayed Oklahoma and Toledo. So I'm big on Toledo this week.
Love that. Wait,
I think they get it done.
What's the spread on Arizona State versus Mississippi State?
6.5.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's scary.
Sucks, right?
Yeah, they should suck. I mean,
that's just the SEC getting the
place is gonna be rocking like
cowbells.
Yeah, there's cowbells. I saw that clip.
Man.
I think they win. I'm just scared about I like the money line. I don't know if I'd take 6.5.
Yeah.
I have a couple other plays. I have Cincinnati minus 21.
Love that.
Michigan State minus 3. I don't know if I love laying points with Michigan State, but
who are they playing?
They got. Hold on. Not a great look that I don't know, but I looked at these earlier and locked them in.
BC?
Yeah, BC. BC comes to them.
Not like that at all.
You don't like that?
No, not really.
Okay. What's the line at right now?
Sorry, I'm on my computer.
I'm also looking. I can't find it.
What do you guys think about the Kansas-Missouri game?
Dude, I'm not sold on Missouri.
I'm not either, but like, I feel like that could be this is the game we might become sold on them. I don't know. I love
Right.
Jalen Daniels when he's healthy.
Right. Man, I got Michigan State at 4.5. So some people are
It's down to 3.5. I'm seeing
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. I don't know. Michigan State's got that new staff and that Aiden Childs kid, the whole transfer
on the outside.
from Oregon State. Yeah, they got your boy Marsh.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I don't know. I like Michigan State this week. And then I took a little homer pick. Bet him last week, -21, San Diego State. That's Sean Lewis from Kent State. He used to be the coach there. 1 unit on them. And then Oregon State -28. I think Oklahoma State is awful. Awful.
Yeah, I like that Oregon State play, and I fucking faded, or I didn't fade, but I didn't pick the San Diego State play last week. Love the Aztecs. Love my guy Sean. I love those plays. Kevin, you got any more?
I do not, but I'm looking for the Ohio State Grambling line.
No, it's not posted yet. I've been hearing that some books aren't even putting it out.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, what number would you even put on it?
60.5.
Right.
I
don't think I wouldn't. I just wanted to see what it was, just to like think about it. But I don't think they're gonna try and run the doors off them. But next week against Ohio, they are going. I think they're gonna try and put up 100 on them.
Yeah, they might.
I like
and
that.
I think they could. I mean,
they could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
One last quick thing. I don't know how much more time we got, but
we got time.
Max Clare, I was so high on him coming into this year. It's been one game, so I'm not going to get off the train. But that kid needs to learn how to run block. I'm just going to say it. He needs to learn how to get his hands inside and drive his feet.
They don't teach that over at St. Xavier.
Yeah, they must not. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Like, wait, where did he go?
He was at Xavier.
St. X.
Yeah.
But no, the college before OSU.
Oh, he went to Purdue.
Yeah, okay. Man.
Originally committed to Duke, I want to say. And flipped.
Yeah, he might have been. I was just surprised that he got 2 false starts and he was getting blown off the football.
The other tight end, I don't know how to say his last name.
Kashmerick?
Yeah, Kashmerick. He had Simmons. Like, there was the Carnell Tate touchdown. It was one-on-one, him and Simmons.
Yep.
He handled him no problems.
Yeah.
I love that kid. He's a stud.
We have the deepest tight end room in the country, and it's not even close.
Oh, please.
I'm not kidding. Bennett Christensen can block anyone. He's like an offensive tackle. And then Jelani Thurman, yeah. And then we got the boy from Glenville, the new freshman. I forget his name. Demarion Witten.
We talked enough about the Buckeyes. What about the Cal freshman quarterback, bro?
Oh,
that dude's a dog. I'm going to try to say his name right now.
Yep.
Jaron Kui Sagapolutule.
There you go. Fellow Polynesian Bowl legend.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I had it in my notes. Cal's true freshman quarterback that won't be playing for Cal next season. Yeah, exactly. He's
Devin Brown.
What'd you say?
Devin Brown can't catch a break.
Dude, that is brutal. At least he's getting a business degree from Cal. I mean, that's all he can.
I thought they were going to give it to him and like let him lose it, but
I kind of thought so too. And they gave him a freshman. I mean, he's 6'3", he's a lefty. He can run the ball.
Did you watch the clips? He slings that sucker.
Yeah. I want to see.
Sorry, go on down.
No. I was just saying who's Cal playing. Keep going, Kev.
A team that I think can make some noise, Utah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I mean, quarterback Dampiers, he's nice.
Their over-under was like 7.5.
Dude, and I was out on. I wanted it at 6.5 and couldn't find it, and it moved up to 7.5, and I was out on it. I think they hit that easily.
What's it at now?
I think 8.5. Or maybe more. I don't know. What last week, dude? I don't know. Like Kyle Whittingham, like literally hasn't had that many. Like Ashton, correct me if I'm wrong. He's had like 2 bad seasons when he's been at Utah.
Yeah.
Last year was one of them.
And every single year, his quarterback is the handicap guy who's 47 years old.
Exactly. And now they actually have a from New Mexico, and they have their OC too.
Yeah, I love Utah this year.
I do too. I would have picked them to win the Big 12. I just love Iowa State, just my guys. But
I have Arizona State in the Big 12, but that Utah makes me worry because Utah's
Jim Pierre's a dog, man.
Yeah, he is, and their defense is always good.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the big game of the weekend. OSU, or geez, man, I almost said OSU, Michigan. You guys don't want that yet. Michigan, Oklahoma in Norman, Oklahoma, correct?
Yep.
What's the line set at? Like it opened up at like 2?
I think it's the 4.5. And
it moved, right? Am I wrong?
I gotta check.
It was 4.5.
I had the opener at 5.5 according to Circa, but I saw it move all the way, or maybe before the week it was at 2.5 or something.
Yeah, it opened at something pretty low. Now it's at 5. On FanDuel, it's 5.5.
Yeah. 5.5.
What was that?
It is 5.5.
Yeah, on FanDuel it is right now. I think we all can kind of say it. I know what you guys are going to pick. I'm picking Oklahoma. I don't know if I'm gonna play the 5.5. I mean, I guess I will just because I know you guys probably are, and I love Mateer. I like Venables. I think his job is on. Like, I think his seat is scalding hot, but I love that he's still sticking there. He's a fiery guy, defensive guy. But I think the fact that John Mateer has his offense coordinator there, it's in Norman. They're going up against a freshman quarterback. I want it to be a good game, but actually, I'm going to take Oklahoma minus 5.5. I think Oklahoma kind of rolls them. Kind of like similar to Ashton, remind me on the score last year a little bit of the Michigan-Texas game when they went to week 2 to the big house. It was like 21-10 kind of.
Yeah, the whole game. Michigan was in it the whole game and then just
fell apart. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think it will be kind of a Mateer pull away at the end, but Bryce Underwood holds his own. Give me Oklahoma minus 5.5. Fuck them. Fuck the Wolverines.
All right.
I'm on the same 5.5. I don't love it. Like, if I was to play it, I'd probably tease it.
Yeah.
Like the money line, like a little money line parlay. But I think Venables has Underwood in hell. I don't think there's going to be much points in this one. Mateer is a solid quarterback. Just comes down to the turnover game. Which quarterback fucks up more, in my opinion?
Yep.
But I think it's a close game.
What are you going to say, Kev?
I just think it's going to be a close game, and whatever quarterback loses the game, will lose the game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close, too, and I just don't know how much Oklahoma is going to have the ball in their hands. If they don't get something going early, I think it could get really uncomfortable because Michigan's going to run the ball, and they're going to run the ball, and then run the ball again, and then keep running the ball. And if they just keep getting first downs, I mean, Oklahoma's never going to touch the ball. So I'm going to take Michigan here plus the points.
I don't hate it.
I'm going to be an antichrist, and I just think that I don't think Oklahoma's linebackers are very good at all.
I think Venables is going to try and make Underwood beat him, though.
Yeah.
If he does, then we'll see. And if Bryce Underwood wins this game, his Heisman odds get cut into a third, right? So if you think that's a possibility, if you're delusional.
Not worried about that.
Yeah, okay, good. Me either.
I would if I was you guys.
I don't think he doesn't have anyone with him. Like,
he's a freshman. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
you guys can't say he's not anything yet because we haven't seen him. But, like, you can always say he's a freshman. Like, that's one thing, in my opinion, that you can always just say. Like, no matter how good he will be, I really don't think it will matter because he's a freshman. Is that crazy to say?
I think it's a little crazy to say because that makes me worried that if he's only a freshman. What if he goes out and beats Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's like.
And then I'm sitting here like, oh, fuck.
3 years of this, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird spot, but I am going to take Michigan plus the points. And I wish I would have got it at when it was at 6.5 and bet it up to 7, but whatever. I like the under too.
I like that. I like the under too. I think it's going to be a gritty game. Like you said, Kev, I think Venables is going to make the young quarterback beat him. I want to see what Sharon Moore does in these type of – I mean, I want to – like Sharon Moore's going to get out-coached. I'll say it. Like, he needs to fucking put the thinking cap on and, like you said, Ash, control the clock, but also not get out-coached when he does give the ball back. because there will be times, even if they go drive down the field, first drive, 7-0. How do you like game plan when you do get the ball back? Are you going to keep running the ball? And then what happens when Venable stops the run? Are you going to like? I just think Sharon Moore, this is one of the biggest games of his career, besides obviously the OSU game, and it's just going to show that like, okay, I'm here, I'm a good coach, or like, no, I'm going to shit down my fucking leg every big game. I mean, what was Michigan's record against ranked opponents last year? Besides, obviously, I know Ohio State, like 1-4, 1 something. Like it's just not. It's
they beat Alabama, but they lost to Texas.
Regular season, they lost to Penn State, lost to Texas. State. Like, I just don't think Sharon Moore hasn't shown me anything. This is the type of game in Norman, college game day. You're going against Mateer, who's like a good ass. I think he's a Heisman sneaky underdog. Like, this is the game Sharon Moore needs to do it.
I agree.
I don't hate that Heisman play with Mateer. I just don't know if Oklahoma is.
I know that because you need to win. You need to win 8, 9 games with Heisman.
Yeah.
And he's going to get outdueled probably 3 times this year.
Yep, exactly. All right, fellas. Well, that was a great episode. Anything else you guys got for me?
Nope. I don't think so.
Ash, give me something.
Let me think. Let's go with. You want an extra pick? I'll give you an extra pick.
Yeah. Give me an extra. Give me a little extra pick for the ones that are still watching.
Hold up. We'll go Texas Tech -48.
Oh, I like that.
Versus the Kent State Golden Flashes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Shout out to the special teams unit over at Kent. Those are my boys.
Hell yeah. Shout out you guys. All right. Well, if you're still listening, thank you guys so much for watching. Ashton and Kev are going to be on here a decent amount. So hope you guys enjoyed them. Hope you guys enjoyed our ball talks, and see you guys on the next episode.
Left sideline, midfield, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown! Unbelievable!